So today I'm gonna be teaching you how to take care of your baby quails. So this is how you guys take care of them. So I took off the lid. First of all, you get a container like this. I took off the lid here because you do need light for heat. And sometimes the lids could melt. Trust me, I had that happen on my first time around. So you don't want that. So take off the lid, but get a container like this. So this container is 5 gallons, I believe. So just get a container like this.
You have to wash it, you have to clean it, wash it, and then you have to dry it. So after you dry it, you gotta add Aspen wood shaving. So you got the Aspen wood shaving in, and you don't have to put Aspen wood shavings. You could put regular paper towels, but the paper towels, you do need to clean them on a daily basis. With Aspen wood shavings, you can clean them every other day or every 2 days. Don't let it go any more than that, because that's nasty, and you want your birds to be good, healthy, and in a clean spot. So get a container, wash it, the chlorinizer, whatever.
You don't want to have a lot. Now you're going to want 2 bowls, one for the water, one for the food. The bowls have to be small for the water especially, so something like this. And you have to fill it up with rock. Now, put water in. Once you put water in, you're going to want the water not to be too high. So under the rocks, under the pebbles. Don't just get the pebbles from anywhere. Store for any aquarium. Just wash them off. Make sure that they're washed. Now for the food, what food do you want to use? If you can't find any chick starter, this is the next food that you want to use. This is the best next food if you cannot find chick starter. And that food is going to be Kaytee Omega Exact, Kaytee with Omega-3. This food. You're going to want this food to feed your chicks. So when you take this, I don't want to make a mess on the table, but when you take that, you open it. You open that. You're gonna see that. This, you're gonna take that food, you're gonna put the food in there. Good. Add a little more. Great. So now you have enough food for the day. So you can place this next to the water bowl, but the water bowl is gonna get dirty. So I'll place it a little bit far away right there. So, the water bowl is there, this is there. So, once you get that, what do you need? You're going to want to get a reptile heat lamp, one that takes 2 from Zoomad. Just get one of these. And then you're going to want a red light bulb and a clear light bulb. Now, you don't have to buy the clear light bulb from Petco, PetSmart, or your local pet store. You don't have to do that. You don't have to buy the red one from there. No, okay, that's you're wasting money. You can go to any dollar store and get a red light bulb, and any dollar store and get a clear light bulb. But make sure that if you do, these light bulbs get really hot. So if you want to get a 45 watt, both red and clear 45 watt, okay? And you do not want to have them on at the same time. In the daytime, have the clear on. In the nighttime, have the red on. If your room is cold or if you're in a cold place, make sure that at night you have the red one on and you cover half of your container with the chicks with a old shirt or whatever it is, a towel, something, but that'll keep them warm, but not all of it. You wanna cover half of it, because if you cover all of it, then your chicks are going to burn to death. So you cover half of it.
Once you are setting up, make sure to get a cave. Any reptile cave. This cave could work. Any reptile cave that has a large enough gap that baby birds can fit through. You can add it to your setup. The reason that you want this is so that birds can get away from the heat anytime that they want. So they're gonna have light out here all day, right? And all night. You are going to want your birds to get away. If you can't afford a brooder, this is how you make a brooder. I'm teaching you guys how to make a brooder. So you're gonna want something for them to escape, so they can go in there. They can escape. You're gonna want the heat lamps, everything that I've told you, the Kaytee food, the water. They can't drown in this, right? The reason you want low water and rocks so that they can't drown or get wet, because if they get wet, they die, they get sick and die, so you don't want that. So now you add your quail chicks.
Okay, so 1, 2. Right, so this is the daylight one. So there you can see the chicks, right? You can also add a reptile heat mat to the bottom or to the side, and that'll help them stay warm too. You can use Zoom Ad or whatever. I've used that too. That has helped. But this waste is perfectly fine. Um, if you do not have a brooder, now you could just easily get a brooder, right? A brooder is not expensive, $40. Order on Amazon or whatever. But this is how to make one DIY. So how to make a brooder DIY to raise your quail chicks. Now this is small. Your quails are not going to live in this. This is to raise them up. You are for 2 quails, you are going to want to get a 30-gallon enclosure at least. Or 25, okay? But 30 to 25-gallon enclosure for 2, right? Now, best case scenario, both of them are females because why? Females won't fight. But if you got a male and a female, you're going to want to have more females because once they get older, the males are going to want to breed nonstop. So you just want to make sure that you have more females than males, right? But yeah, those are chicks. And this is an enclosure. You're going to want to clean the water out twice, 3 times a day or whatever. And make sure it always has water because the light gets hot, like I said. Not too hot that, it can harm them, but it does, evaporate the water. So you want to make sure that it always has water. You want to make sure that the food is always fresh, that the wood shaving is always good. With these chicks, I found that they use the bathroom in one spot, which is weird, but they'll do that. So you want to make sure that you clean the wood shavings, right?